We're getting there. We're getting practice in. We're seeing a bunch of really different openings. We're not internalizing any of them. I'm still only playing GLHF, Andre. Let's go. We're still only playing Knight f3 d4 c3. Oh, okay. So now we get to see Andre knows all of the tricks. So we're gonna keep it real. We're not gonna go for anything cheeky. He's already studied all my secret lines. This is the trouble with talking shop against Andre. Obel 1 Passage. Passage? Sorry for butchering your name, but welcome to the stream. Thanks for the support. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for following. Okay, so this happens to prevent bishop g5. Of course it does. Of course it does. So now we have to decide what we're doing with this bishop. I'm not sure that I enjoy this so much. Maybe I do. Maybe I enjoy this because I get to do... Or maybe we go here and then we frappuccino this bishop. This is a good question. This is a good move, but it's not very active. I feel like I can punish this. Am I wrong? How do I punish this? We're always looking for the punish. Maybe I do this so that I can bait this out and then we pull back. And then if we hit more pressure, we can always, because this opens us up to seeing, but then if this, then we can exploit the fact that this knight is undefended, right? Maybe even something like this. Yeah, we're just going to go with our gut. We're just going to do this. And if kicks here immediately, we probably do some of this because then this knight's pinned as fuck. And if he opens this up, then he's kind of in a world of hurt, right? Because he can't close it up in time. Because if we take this, we threaten the queen, then he has to recapture, and then he's sort of, it's a missed opportunity. And then we can check here. Granted, we can't mate, but, you know. If next turn, I mean, he's probably going to do something like knight c6 here, right? To cover the diagonal. Andre likes his knight c6 over his c6. And in a structure like this, well, b5, b5, b5. So that he can open this up, I guess. b5. What's the deal with b5? I guess b5 just because he doesn't want to... If he wants to set up like this structure, if he wants to play c6 next, then he can't really kick my bishop like this. If I go here, right? Maybe he doesn't need to. Maybe I'm overstating the need for... Maybe he just plays bishop here and then he's just totally fine. Okay, well, we want to develop our... We're definitely going to do this for sure. Because this forces him to do this, you know. We want to limit his options. Maybe he wants to do it anyway, but... We're playing dynamic here. What this also does is that if he does like literally anything else, like if he kicks this here, then we basically win the game. But Andre wouldn't do that because he knows what he's doing. He's a tricky one. Love the games against Andre. His play style is just so dynamic, and he's so creative. He just sees everything. Andre's too good, man. He's a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, I feel like this kind of forces this to happen. Or this, I suppose. And then he really, I mean, he does limit our space. Like, we got our pawns on the light squares, but if he takes away our, on the dark squares, but if he takes away our options on the light squares, then, like, what do we do? What squares do we have? We're out of squares. If we don't have the light squares, we're the dark squares. Yeah, okay, so a6 actually comes out. Andre makes our job really difficult. Per usual. Interesting. Now, frappuccinoing this bishop maybe has some merit, yes. But we do leave ourselves susceptible to... We have to be careful. Maybe we do this first. Because if we immediately attempt to frappuccino its bishop, we're in trouble. Maybe getting trapped. with like some of this action. No, because then takes. No, I'm not worried about it. Moon first. Sink later. Moon first. EST is a great time zone for 5D chess. I totally agree, Pseudo. Okay, he just frappuccinos himself. Yeah, we're cool with that, man. I think we're totally cool with that, right? Now we get this knight active, but the question is how. I think we have to do some like insane maneuvers where the move is like knight a3, knight c2. No, it doesn't quite work. It's got to be like, well, okay. I mean, we have knight bd2, knight e4, which isn't great because it's undefended and it's on the diagonal where the enemy bishop is fianchettoed. I mean, it always pains me to make this move, but maybe we have to do rook g1 sooner rather than later. Maybe. What's nice is that our bishop isn't super blocked in. It's probably in danger. It's probably in danger. We have to think about what the hell we're doing this game. What happens if we just play a cheeky little knight e5? Oh, so this happened already. Wow. That's really interesting. But why? If push here, then take, then take. Then take? Then whatever, then take? Am I going nuts here? Am I going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I mean, it does take this square away from us, right? Do we now maybe have these crazy ideas of, no, that's a little too insane. I gotta calm down. I was thinking like bishop takes here and then we threaten something along the lines of like sack the bishop and then take with the queen. Like if we do this and then like bishop here, takes here, but you know, check takes mate. But that's too much. We gotta calm down. Although this maybe is interesting as an idea. Maybe. Is it outlandish? It certainly is outlandish. If here, probably this happens. And then we take, and then takes, and then we take. Doesn't seem great. You know what? We're going to moon first. Yeah, if this happens, then takes. Yeah, that's fine, right? I think that's okay. We're going to try this. It seems weird, but it does put pressure on him along this diagonal here. And yeah, and I think that's good for us. And if he like moves it or something, then that's okay because we push up and threaten mate, and then he's got to do something about it. I don't know if this is sound. This is a really interesting position. This is a very interesting position. I don't know who's better here. Wow, at night when there's like so much less light in the room because, you know, there's no sun. And it's just the monitor that's like blaring into my face. Even though I have the brightness turned down, it washes my face out so much. I look incredibly pale. I look really anemic. I think the d6 was actually quite bad. Looks like black's allowing a lot of things to occur. Yeah, it's Oh, this I didn't expect. This I didn't expect. This I didn't expect. What do we do here? I don't know why I didn't see this. That's so good. That's so crazy. I was so fixated on this move. Like this is, yeah, this was actually, of course, that was gonna come out. But it's fine. It's fine. We can make do here. Merits of take this, take pretty bad. I think that we have to commit to this, right? We have to commit, and then pushes here maybe. And then pushes up here. Probably. Yeah, this is pretty not great. It's pretty not great. I mean, yeah, the point of d6 was obviously to trap the bishop. Like of course it was. But I don't know if we. I don't know if we get enough compensation. I mean, we saw that this idea was possible here to trap our bishop. We kind of let it happen. Yeah. Oh wow, queen out. Eh? There's not really anything that we can do with this bishop, right? Doesn't feel like it. Although, how do we feel about... Oh, maybe we have something else. Because if takes here, then we definitely like do this trade. Because then there isn't anything defending like along here. But if takes here, then we have the somewhat tricky this, threatening capturing the rook and taking away the piece that is threatening the bishop here, or like opening the eyes of the bishop to hit this rook by taking with the knight. And if takes, we get the knight, or the rook. I always do that. If takes the knight here, then we get the rook, and then if takes the bishop again, then we get the bishop. Granted, he gets to take it back, so it's probably not even worth. He might take with the knight here. It's probably the most natural move. Right? Probably taking with the knight here is what you do. It's just what you do. And then we have to come up with a clever way to trade off the bishops. Would I rather? I'd rather lose this bishop than this knight, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So he goes ahead and captures with the knight. Now we can do this and then take here. I don't think we get compensation, but we did win a piece with this, right? Like we're down the exchange, but we did get a knight for We did get a knight for a pawn. No, it's a knight for a pawn and a rook. So it doesn't actually work that way. Like takes here. Maybe he doesn't even have to worry about it, to be honest. There's always a possibility. Like maybe takes here and then takes here. And then we do this. And then he, oops, didn't mean to reveal that. He probably knew we were thinking about it. I hope we did that with the bishop. I forget. Probably not. We do also threaten... Like, taking with the knight is good anyway. If takes here and then takes with the rook back, which is probably what's going to happen, that's not amazing for us. Do we want to trade queens? We can always trade queens. Or do we want to threaten something more important than what we are threatening right now? Like, what if we do something like this and then just allow takes to happen? And then go something crazy like bishop here. You know, like just swing the bishop over. Maybe something like knight out here. Seems pretty bad. Takes, and then bishop here actually doesn't even seem that awful. I mean, the obvious problem is that we'd be giving away this bishop for free. So if takes, well, okay, hold on now. If takes, and then takes the bishop, it threatens mate. That's the only problem. It threatens mate. So you can take advantage of this. Does doing this help at all, maybe? I don't think we have time to swing the bishop around. We don't want to waste too much of our time here. I don't think do we have time to swing the bishop around? Here. Takes. Maybe we don't want to open up the rook either. Oh man. We're in a bit of a bind. I mean, the time travel to here, oh, it doesn't quite work. We need like another turn of life. Time traveling to here probably doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't work because you can't take a knight 2 turns in the past because it'll just recapture you. That's how knights work. This. Why is this game so damn hard? Can we threaten something good? What if we do something like this? What does this actually threaten? Almost nothing. Okay, we are now behind on time. Does kicking this queen have any benefit? Probably not. We gotta take advantage of the fact that this is pinned. If takes and opens us up to this immediately. So if this then takes immediately, and we no longer even have that threat. So that's a problem. If takes, at least we got tempo for our troubles. The other option is to completely ignore this. Can we generate a threat elsewhere? Not really. His position's just so solid. Take here. And then takes here. And then we have to do this. And then takes here. And then our whole position falls apart. It's just not going to do the job, guys. It's not going to do the job. Here and then here. That's not good. If we go here, we give this up, and then we go knight here, maybe. I don't have any other ideas. So we're just gonna have to do that. It's not good. I don't think it's good. But we need to play. We need to play the game. Oh man, this is too hard. Couldn't figure it out under time pressure. I don't know what to do. But we're down a whole piece in a position that's that's pretty sort of tight, pretty close. We gave up the long diagonal. We mandated that our queen be here, but we're sort of all in on this weakness on the queen side, where these pieces are really, they leave a lot to be desired in terms of their safety in this situation. Here, we definitely take here, right? What's the alternative? Just utter insanity. Well, I mean, takes here, and then we capture here. No, that seems crazy. But maybe that's what we do. Because if we do this, then he has to do something other than... No, it's too sketchy. Yeah, I guess we just do this. We're not happy with it, but we do. He probably grabs the G file here, right? I think the quality of our play has deteriorated here now that we've passed the 6-hour mark. I think 2D tactics. I think white is still doing better, DVH. Position's kind of insane. I see such a nice plan. Rook G1 followed by 95. Yeah, maybe if he lets me do that. I mean, I was looking, you know, at like disabling this pin and then getting this guy out of here. I don't know that it's that nice a plan. I think that he can combat it. But yeah, weakening this situation here. Probably doing that here, like, might have been good. Like if I did this followed by this, if takes here, then this, and then threatens this, that would have been really good. That ship has sailed. I haven't done that already. So that's the kind of thing that I was looking for and failed to see. Yeah, because Rook G1 here. Yeah, that's a really good idea, Pseudo. Yeah, Rook G1 here, and then you do this, and he takes, and then you take this, and you threaten mate. Yeah, and you pick up this piece here, and then, yeah, you're totally right. Here, and then he defends the queens. Oh, man, that's just a really good plan. It's a shame I didn't do it. It's a shame I didn't do it. That was a really good plan. That was a really good plan. Andre's taking his time here. I think you probably grabbed the file right. If he doesn't grab the file, then we probably grab the file. If he does grab the file, ooh, there are Andre tactics of spooky, very spooky. What's happening? Where's this going? Here? Like this? And then takes happens and then takes? Maybe? Is that kind of the idea? I actually don't know what the idea is. We're just gonna do a little bit of this. I don't know where we're going with this, but we're just gonna play it out. Yeah, if we have a second, if this bishop ever moves, then this bishop is gonna mobilize over here. This poor sacrificial lamb. Well, it's a horse, but this knight not doing very much. 6 hours of 5D chess is hard. Yeah. No, it really is. It's pretty exhausting. I wonder how many calories I burn. You know, like grandmasters burn like 5,000 calories a day or whatever playing chess. I wonder. I mean, it's not under like the most strenuous circumstances, you know. I mean, we get a little bit of anxiety now and again, but the vibe is pretty chill, so we're not super like doped up, you know, on like whatever, epinephrine, etc. Wow, Andre's really taking his time. I wonder if did he not? I mean, I was sure that he had something planned after this, but maybe he's like, oh, it doesn't work. You're still streaming? Here we are. Hell yeah, man. We only get to stream the 1 day a week, so we got to make the most of it. Yeah, we're past the 6 hour mark here. This is pretty usual for us. I think I average more than 6 hours every Saturday. Here we are. Yeah. And I'm still there. Black Jacket's here too. Thanks for sticking around, Black Jacket. Oh, it's my first time here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, pretty usual. You know, like 5 to 7 hours. That's the usual. And then if we're really going crazy, it'll be a bit longer. But you know, want to deliver as much content as we can. Also, we need to stock up on content for the YouTube. So get enough good games in to, you know, to edit together for the week. Andre is in the think tank. We've almost equalized on time here. It's really, I'm terrified to imagine what he's cooking up. I mean, he loves to, in situations like this, he's like me. He loves to spend a lot of time looking for like the, you know, flashy forcing line where all of the sacks happen. Yeah, it's unclear to me what that is here, but I don't doubt that it exists. Okay, so this happens. I was anticipating this. Is there a world in which we can ignore this? Probably not, right? I mean, we have to move this. Like, where's this knight going? Here, here, here. Here. Time traveling to here? Well, probably not. Time traveling to anywhere else? I don't know, maybe. Taking this pawn is really annoying for us. The fact that this pawn isn't here anymore. Maybe not the most annoying. What is the... what is the follow-up here? Do we believe him? Maybe we don't believe him. Maybe we just say, you know, say no to Andre. This PSA brought to you by Samat. Say no to Andre, kids. Do we really think about this that long? Maybe we do. If takes here, then we takes. Where does the... Oh, this pawn is undefended. Maybe that's what he's getting at. My mind would be torn asunder if that is the game plan. It's like the eventual, you know, travel onto... I think we take this. We take this and hope that we can survive. Probably this sack happens, and then we recapture. Definitely with the queen, and then he hits the square here, maybe something like that. I don't know. Not clear to me. In that case, what do we do? Maybe we push b4. Maybe we push b4. Such a crazy position, man. This is a ridiculous position. How did he not have an answer prepped for this immediate? This is like the obvious move, right? Maybe it's because the last game we played, he did this twice, and both times I thought, I'm not lost if I don't take. Okay. So he sets up the battery. Yes, very good, Andre. Okay. He sets up the battery. Is there a way that we can punish this? I mean, we have to get another piece defending this square, like, for sure. Oh, is there a sack onto here? Oh, hold up. The sack comes right here. Doesn't look crushing, and it gives us timeline advantage. Also a possible win on this board. Probably not immediately, though. No, it does give us a win on this board. I mean, we have to survive that long, but I like this. I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm a fan of this because it keeps the queen here. It keeps the bishop here so that we can do mate. You know what I mean? The old mate. Also, does that set us up for a Jurassic Rook? No, it doesn't, because we played g3 so that we could Frappuccino the bishop. What an insane position. Only against Andre would I get a position like this. Oh, man. So now Rook here is actually, it's a problem. It's a real problem that I have to deal with. Probably makes this move not worth playing, but then I can play the bishop here, and then if takes, then we recapture, and then Yeah, I mean, if we takes, then I wish that recapture worked, you know, but then he's got the boom, boom, pow, and that loses the game. So we don't want to do that. I'm really wary of a 5D mate situation where, well, now he can't go to this board where there's the queen battery with the bishop and this happening because we've got the other defender. I mean, honestly, we'd probably do this instead of this, so that if this queen ever leaves, you know, then we can do this. We can also threaten knight a3, you know, pinning the queen to the king, that sort of situation. That's kind of what we're looking for here for counterplay. What a ridiculous game. At this point, we could actually also push. Well, no, I don't really like pushing c4. I don't like pushing c4. I take it back. OMG, hi, you're still going? Hi, babe. Yeah, we're past the 6-hour mark. You know, going strong. I say strong. There's definitely an inverse relationship between time spent on stream and you know, quality of gameplay. Have you eaten or peed? Yes. Haven't eaten, but you know, it's only 8 p.m. That's fine. Had a huge breakfast per usual. And I've taken bathroom breaks like almost between every single game. You know, because all the caffeine, it just runs right through you. So, yeah. And you're not winning? We've won. We've won a little bit. We're net up on Elo for the day, so that's good. We've gained rating. I had an embarrassing few games where I just blundered, and they happened at the beginning too, and in the middle, where I like misclicked one game, even though you have to hit submit after you click the actual move, which is really silly. At least it's worth then. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, that, you know, I appreciate that so much. From Laura, she knows the priorities, you know. Waste a whole day, you know, don't eat, but gain some rating, and it's a day well spent. That's how I feel. Well, sure. Still think you need to eat dinner. I'm with you. We're on the same page. I fully intend to eat dinner. That's for sure. Might even eat out tonight. Maybe grab some sushi. Some sushi. Wow, what? This is the move? Pinning the rook is the move, but that gives me time to do this. Maybe it doesn't give me time to do this. Maybe that's not how time works. Now I've got something like this. I can't really set up a time travel, can I? Okay, we need to go into the think tank. Everybody calm down for a second here. This threatens this. We've got knight here preventing that, which gives us another defender here, but then this is immediate mate, or this is immediate mate, which isn't so good. How do I prevent that? This is a defense against both of those things, because then if this happens, we take here. That doesn't provide an additional defender here. It takes away the defender here, but it does provide. But then if we do this, then we can do this, and if this, we have this, and that's totally fine, right? Move first, sink later. We're close to ahead on time, which is actually ridiculous. But now we're making threats of our own. I think that maybe there's a world in which we're okay here. We could also at any point in time push this just to block this completely. Like if this happens, what if we push this? Is that an idea? I mean, he just takes immediately, except then we win the game with check here, takes check, right? I like this idea. Because then it also prepares this and then takes, and then we've got, well, now he's blocked the diagonal here, but yeah, if this happens immediately, then what do we do? If this happens immediately, then I think we probably push here, and then if takes, and then we say, is that all you got? Then rook here. and then we deal with it later. No, and then we pin the queen, right? As soon as we have an opportunity. Pinning queen now might even be good. I don't know. I think he might not have expected the queen pin. Might not have expected this queen pin. And we're up on time. Guys, how are we up on time in this situation? How did this happen? Is this real life? We've got counterplay. I mean, we're white, so I don't know why we, you know. I mean, yeah. Wow, equalized on material. I don't know who's winning here. This is a crazy game. It's a crazy game. He also has to be really careful. Yeah, I got maybe like back rank ideas if I'm really clever about it. But this still works, and then this happens. Is that what's going on here? Wow, he abandoned that idea completely. If this happens, then this happens is necessary. Right? Wow. Really? Holy butts. Okay, what are my other ideas? If this happens, then this happens, then we take here. If this happens, then this happens, then... Okay, how do I... this... How do I set it up so that this is game winning? We've always got this move later. I want to keep this threat alive. He definitely wants to do this really badly. Scheiße. Maybe we threaten this in a little bit. Maybe we do this and it threatens this, like that. But then we don't defend this anymore. This happens, and then after this happens, what is the follow-up is the main question that I'm asking myself here. Probably this, right? But then takes. So what if we do this immediately? Whoa. Moon first, sink later. We do this immediately. If takes, that's a problem for him. So when we do this, then this happens, then this happens. But then takes, and then takes, and then... Oh, and then we're behind on material, so it doesn't quite work. Okay, I need to think. I need to think. I like opening up this file anyway because it paralyzes this bishop. That's the whole point of this. Okay, now we paralyze this bishop. That is excellent for us. That is absolutely excellent for us. We've got to win as soon as this queen moves. Moon first, sink later. Whoa, really? Holy shit, that's crazy. Fuck. It's a pawn. Shit. Do you have any way to... No. Fuck. Right. How far back does it go? Oh, we're blocked by our own pawn. God damn it. Only move. Ah, fuck. Only move. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we can... Oh, GG. What a crazy game. Oh, god damn. I didn't have enough time to look at all the travels. Yeah, I was worried that this queen was going to go somewhere eventually, but yeah, in the time scramble, it was just crazy. GG. GG, Andre. Oh man. Chuckles the Beard is here. Waste is a strong word. Time you enjoy wasting is a waste of time. I completely agree. That's an excellent philosophy, Chuckles. You're up on time. Who are you? Yeah. Laura already knows what's going on. She's not even a chess player, but she knows my flaggering ways. And you're not to play a rated game. I think I promised a game to Blackjacket Composer already. Otherwise, I totally would. The drama. That was really intense. That was down to the wire. I thought I had amazing ideas here, but the queen travel. Of course, I left this open for too long. This pawn became undefended as soon as he sacked the knight. So it just makes a ton of sense. GG. Man, I should have known when he pushed this that something was up, you know, because he didn't want to move anything else. I wonder if there's something I could have done. Maybe, I don't know. It's really hard to say. GG. Everyone says GG. So epic. That was a crazy game. Oh man, Andre. GG, man. Well done. Wow. Yeah. No, this was great. I think there was nothing I could have done there. I mean, I could have set up, like, in response to this move, I could have set up, like, a Jurassic Queen. I didn't believe you at the time. I didn't believe you. This is hard to expect all dimensions in the game. Exactly, yeah. You know, you can't think of everything. That's how it goes. Let's rep the win to Andre. Well deserved. Very well deserved. Rep L at Andre. There we go. And we dipped below 1600 again. We're back to 1599. Oh no. Oh man. GG. Holy shit. Whew, that game really threw me. It got crazy at the end with both kings open like this. I know. Oh, this was a redonkulous game. Look at this. There's so I was so proud of the knight move, or of the rook move. Like when I saw that, I went deep into the think tank and I was like, okay, here's what we got to do. We got to kick this bishop. We got to get this queen off of here so that we can, you know, we can do this. And then if this happens, then we always have this mate prepared. The threat of that mate. That was really good. GG. Well done. I first wanted to go for a greedy kind of thing. I could tell. I could tell. I think that we both... Pseudo Abstract Meta pointed out a really good move here. Instead of... Where do I do this? Instead of pulling the bishop back immediately, Andre, and let me know how this sounds to you. Instead of pulling the bishop up immediately to, you know, prepare this sort of mate type of thing here, or pinning the queen, he said rook g1, and then if g takes f4, then knight e5, threatening the queen / winning the bishop. Does that sound super interesting? What do you think about that? But then decided, nah, going to go for a crazy 5D mate. But then my 5D mate didn't really work. Yeah. Well, it's the first time all day that I've not believed you. You know, that I've just gone, fuck, we're just gonna take with the king. I don't believe Andre. You know, where with this knight came in, and instead of doing something stupid, thinking that otherwise you had like a prepared mate, going for the king. Yeah. That is good. But yeah, in this position, isn't that interesting? When this pawn move happens. Yeah, right when this pawn move happens. Or when does this pawn move happen? Where does this happen? Here. Or I guess here instead of the bishop move, yeah. My idea was to travel on knight. You just travel on knight and it would have checked your king. And then queen takes and bishop takes, checks king again. Right. Right. I'm with you. Yeah, I saw that. Well, that's why I played the rook move, right? Like here. Yeah, I'm with you. That goddamn knight can recapture himself. Yes. The knight recapture. I had a move where I could, I had a play where I considered recapturing your knight maybe here. So then it threatens, sort of these shenanigans and pins the bishop. But yeah, if you with the bishop, if you recapture the knight 2 turns in the past, no travel right away. Oh, travel right away. With what? What do you travel with to take this knight right away? Let's see, where is that? Here. Travel right away from here. Or do you mean after I recapture here? Even then, what do you travel with? Oh, do you mean this queen? Because the knight doesn't recapture itself 3 turns into the past. It recaptured itself 2 turns into the past. Right after you played rook b3? Yeah, doesn't it recapture itself 2 turns into the past? To travel to the move before you recaptured. To travel to this move. Yeah, the knight doesn't recapture itself. Oh, you meant, right. Okay, I see what you're saying. You were saying you take this knight and then you capture with the bishop or whatever, or whatever the board is that you're talking about. Maybe you meant here. And then after I recapture with the queen or the king or whatever, then the knight recaptures itself. To get a 3-turn capture in the past, you need to do a check, then get a 2-turn capture in the past. I don't think I quite understand what you guys are trying to say. But yeah, you first recapture with the queen. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm good. Okay, so Andre's saying, yeah, he captures the knight in the past, then we recapture with queen, then bishop captures, then our knight can recapture, which is true. Yeah, which is true. Yeah. Which is very cool. You don't see that recapture. Amarnath just subscribed to Kuga. Didn't you subscribe last week? Dude, your subscription hasn't even ended. What the hell are you doing, man? Why are you giving me your hard-earned shekels? You're too nice. I really appreciate it, Kugalai. Thank you so much for the support, man. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Am I wrong? Did you not resub exactly last week, a week ago? I think you did. No problem, buddy. Love you. Thanks so much, man. I feel the love. I really appreciate it, Kuga. Thanks a lot. Oh man. I don't deserve such great friends. You guys are too good for me. I feel bad. But that knight stopped it. Yeah. I'm with you. Okay. It's such a wholesome note. GG, Andre. Amazing game as usual. Black Jacket did want to play another game, so let's play again and let's switch colors.